disturbing matter of having sex with boys being allowed in or right within Quran. As sickening and disturbing and disgusting it is, yes, it is allowed within Quran. On Quran, there is a chapter 52 where Allah is talking to believers and right doers, and it's telling them all the, promised stuff, which is, I will quickly start from a few verses before. It says, and we will provide them with fruit and meat from whatever they desire. And they, here is the mu'mineen, which is the believers. And they will exchange with one another a cup of wine. And here is where it gets really sickening. That would be chapter 52, verse 24. There will circulate among them boys for them, as if they were pearls well protected. Ew. So that was chapter 52, verse 25. It literally says, within the heaven that's promised to believers of Islam, followers of Allah, followers of Muhammad, they will get the wine, they will get the fruit, they will get the virgins, they get the tree, they get the perfect weather. All of that is the verses before. I just don't want to go all of them. It becomes just too ridiculous. The verse 24, it does literally says that they will circulate among them being mu'mineen, believers, boys. It's not taken anywhere. It's not hijacked. The actual Arabic word used will translate into boys. Okay? Now, one thing, the reason it's confusing, don't take it personal. It's not you. It's Islam. Allah is the greatest deceiver. Allah, if you study Quran completely and study Islam, you will come to terms with the fact that Allah is this guy who can't make up his mind. Depending on the day, he comes up with a new rule. The same thing that's applying to Islamic countries right now. You see, like Iran. They keep changing the rule. It depends on how it suits them. Now, that being said, there are so many verses in Quran that just doesn't make sense. On one hand, it's different. Now, they came up with this idea of how do we cover this up? How do we cover the fact that our Allah got issues? So they came up with this ridiculous excuse that a boy under 14 with Sunni, 16 with some Shia, 15 but minimum is 14, just like a girl under 9, they don't have a sex yet. A boy under age of 14 is not a man, it's a boy. Right? So it doesn't have that sex into it. So having sex with a man, no. But with the underage kid, you see, they refer to it as kid. They don't say boy or girl. Underage kid, well, that's a promise of Allah. I know, it doesn't make it any better. It makes it even worse. But a lot of time I would say, don't try to make sense out of Islam. Because you can't. Muslims can't. Talk to the head of ISIS. He's probably going to go blah, 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 and then chop your head off. Because he can't give you an answer. The best I can do is bring you evidence that such a ridiculously sickening mind exists. And they call it Allah. But that's the best I can do. I can't explain it because there is no explanation. At least to my heart, to my mind, there is no explaining such a inhuman promise, but it does. So next time somebody tells you that they're not coming here, Sharia doesn't include raping kids, it doesn't allow sleeping with boys, go ahead and refer them to the verses I referred. Tell them that your Allah on Quran said it. And I think that would help you understand first yourself what is it you're facing. That's the reason I say evil of Islam. I have gone through maybe 1/100th of Quran with you so far. Imagine what more is in there. Trust me, it's sickening. I hope that, I know it didn't answer the question, but it might have clarified something of how they get themselves to do this, because Allah approved of it. Allah promised them that if you're a good moment, if you're a good believer, if you do what I tell you, and if you fear me, when you come to heaven, I will circulate boys. See, it's not a boy. There will be a bunch of boys circulating between you, mu'mineen, and, you know, they're pearls. You just enjoy the ride. Ew, I can't believe I'm explaining that. But anyways, I hope that helped. Thank you if you watched. Thank you for watching. As always, please make sure to share this video. A lot more people may not know about this, and they need to know, because every kid out there in any Sharia areas that are growing pretty fast need to be protected. The parents need to know this is what comes with Allah's word, and they need to know every nice neighbor, Muslim neighbor, could someday decide to listen to Allah. And God forbid if that happens, I would like to know we did everything we could to inform every parent out there who doesn't know about Islam, who doesn't know about Quran, who doesn't know about Muhammad, Islam, and the followers of Islam. Again, I am not generalizing. I have always said there are Muslims out there called Muslims, but they don't actually follow Islam. So they're not, technically they're not Muslim, but for whatever reason they call themselves Muslim. No. I am always taught, when I say Muslim, I am talking about actual Muslim, who by definition of meaning of the Muslim are following Islam. That, what I just explained, is part of following Islam. Go ahead and enjoy having sex with boys. That's just the way it is. I'm sorry, I know most of my videos are disturbing. I don't want them to be, but this is what I have to do, and this is what I'm going to keep doing. Thank you so much for watching. Keep sharing my message, please. And as always, if this video made more questions for you, go ahead and put them on the comment or message me or send them to me, and I will make more videos and answer more questions. Thank you so much. Until the next video, you all stay safe, you all stay vigilant, and have a good day. Bye-bye.